Hey, astrology fam, it's Carrie, your favorite empowerment astrologer. I'm here to give you some astrological guidance to help you survive and thrive this week. Now, before we get into it, I have a little bit of housekeeping to do, a couple items I want to share with you before I get into all the details of how to strategize your week astrologically. The first little tidbit I have today is I'm having a contest. I'm having a contest where you can win one free online astrology reading with me live. And we are almost halfway through the deadline. I will be announcing a winner on January 31st. So if you aren't on my Instagram, please go to my Instagram and follow me there. And also make sure you tag yourself and a friend and enter yourself into this contest. I'll be announcing the winners January 31st, and we'll find out who got a free live online astrology reading with me. I'm excited. I can't wait to see who it is. The other little bit of information is, if you haven't already, please check out my podcast from last week. It's in the bio. The link is in the bio, and also the information is in the description below if you're watching me on YouTube. That one was about the Saturn, Pluto, and Jupiter conjunction that we had last week and how it is and has been affecting you. And if you're listening to this on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel and go to smash that little button that tells you when there's new videos that are uploaded. I hear this all the time, smash a button. Okay. Now, today, also I want to talk about on Sunday, this coming Sunday, the 26th, January 26th, we are going to be having a new moon manifestation circle and shamanic journey circle with myself and Dr. Anna Stid. This will be taking place at the 11th house in Fairfax, California. So if you're up there, please join us. You can find tickets to purchase in the link in my bio and also on Eventbrite. So again, that's full new moon manifestation circle at the 11th house in Fairfax on January 26th. And there's more information under the link in my bio. Go right there and snag it up. Now, last bit of housekeeping. Some folks have been asking me about some of the things that I wear in my videos. You know, I love jewelry. You know, I love my scarves, my hats. You know, all my stuff, right? Like I'm a sun sign Leo. I'm a Libra rising. That means I love to put beautiful things on myself. I love to wear beautiful things. I love to see beautiful things in other people. I am consistently shopping on other people. So I thought I would give a little shout out to some of the people that I wear, some of the amazing friends and people that I buy, crafters, people who create things, make amazing things that I wear. This is a little piece from my friend Lisa Anderson Schaefer. She is the creator and designer and extraordinaire of Zelma Rose Handmade Goods. She is everywhere. She published a book last year. She teaches classes at Anthropology. She is all over the spot. You probably heard of this woman already. I wanted to give her a little shout out just because I was wearing this today because I'm cold and it's warm and it's one of my favorite pieces. Now, I'm not sure if Lisa still creates scarves like this. You got to go check out her website to find out. But while you're there, you're going to want to see all the other wonderful, amazing things that she makes. So once again, Lisa Anderson Schaefer, Zelma Rose Handmade Goods, and I will leave a little bit more information. I'll tag her on this video, and you can go check her out. All right. So let's get to what's going on this week. And if you know me, you know I'm a practical, down-to-earth astrologer. So really the things in astrology that I focus on are the things that you're going to be able to use, okay? So we're going to focus on things like moon energy because that's our emotions. We'll focus on things like Mercury because that's how we communicate and also how we receive information. We'll focus on things like Mars, which is our warrior energy, our assertion, our motivation, what we put our energy into. Basically giving you an idea of how you're going to show up in the world that week. And let's see. And then sometimes we'll hit upon some of the sun signs, you know, how you'll shine this week, things like that. So, but it's always with a very strategic slant, like how can you use this energy? So I'm not going to go into all the Jupiter and the Uranus and Pluto and long-term transits because that's not not necessarily affecting you this week. I mean, it's always affecting you. Don't get me wrong, but it's not something that you need to put on your plate right now. That's slow moving energy. This is quick moving energy. All right. Let me take a sip of tea first. Me and David. All right. The sun is in Capricorn from December 21st to January 20th, all right? So we're coming to the end of Capricorn energy right now. So what is the sun and what is Capricorn? I like to always give a little astrology lesson when I'm talking about this stuff so that you can just, astrology doesn't have to be some weird, mysterious thing, okay? So what is the sun? The sun is our essence. It's how we show up in the world. It's also how we show up for others. It's how we're teaching others. It's not like the rising sign, like the way that others perceive us. The sun is the energy that we were brought here to embody, to teach other human beings, because animals teach, they learn by watching other animals. So the sun is in Capricorn right now, and if you were born between December 21st and January 20th, you are a Capricorn. You show up with us, with that business-like energy, that very warm and grounded and motivated by doing things slow, steady, and getting the job done. So whenever the sun is in Capricorn, it's all like we're a little honorary Capricorns, along with the ones that are being born right now, or the ones that already have been born right now, all the ones that are having birthdays. So the Capricorn energy for the last couple of weeks has made us very motivated by responsibility, very motivated by ambition and respect for law and order. We love completing and getting tangible results. We love working on long-term goals. That's the Capricorn energy, and it's wonderful that it comes at the end of the year. So as we're setting our little resolutions. Now, what's happening on January 20th is that the sun sign of Aquarius is coming in. I love my Aquarians, okay? Because these are our future thinkers, our future seekers, okay? Now, sun sign Aquarius will be with us from January 20th to February 18th. Happy birthday, Aquarians. And what this all gives us is this energy of being motivated by new things, future things, new experiences, original things. We don't like convention. We don't like status quo. We become aware of what's very outdated in our lives. We want to move past it. We want freedom. We want liberation, and we want revolution. That is Aquarian energy, and it's so important and apropos that it's happening right now, because we need that going forward to join with that Capricorn energy of doing things, working at things at a slow and steady pace so that we get tangible results. Well, here comes Aquarius giving us that think out of the box energy. Now, speaking of thinking out of the box, our Mercury, which is how we think and how we communicate and also how we receive information, that Mercury is going to be in Aquarius. It has been in Aquarius from January 16th, and it'll be with us until February 3rd. So what this means is that the entire planet will have this interest in learning things that are new, innovative. This is when we love to hear things about NASA and what's going out in space. This is when we discover new things, and we just have this desire to be more in like a sci-fi mode. We're not so much interested in the status quo, the things that were in the past. We want to be more objective. We're much more hungry for knowledge. It's a very liberal way of thinking. So you'll probably see this in the media a lot, much more liberal, much more than usual, liberal way of thinking, okay? But this is great for people who have businesses or who are speaking to large audiences, to have an understanding of like the way you need to present to people right now. It's got to be innovative. It's got to be new and fresh. This is why sometimes people like bomb the presentation that they were, they were putting together all this time, and it seemed great. And then all of a sudden this transit hits and nobody was interested anymore. That was more traditional, but we're in Mercury and Aquarius transit right now. So people want to see things that are out of the box. So this is great for business owners or people who are speaking to audiences, or if you're launching new products, if you are launching new social media stuff, people are ready for that new thing. They're ready for that thing that is not the status quo. So give it to them, okay? Now, where is our energy? Where are we going to be directing our energy this week? Well, whenever we want to talk about energy, motivation, confidence, assertion, all of those things, we talk about Mars. Mars is fire energy. And Mars right now, from January 3rd into February 16th, is in the sign of Sagittarius. I love Mars in Sagittarius because this is about us putting our energy as a collective into the global audience, into higher learning, higher thinking, philosophy, things that are the other. Putting our energy into things that are uninstitutionalized higher learning, things that we don't know, other cultures, other languages, other cuisines, other other causes, right? The causes of others, the things that are foreign to us. We have an interest in them, and we're taking a stand for them. And I think we can see that, as you know, especially with certain generations around the world, like really having a desire to go out into the world and work in other countries, learn about other countries, adapt to other countries, and just become more of a global citizen. Mars in Sagittarius will be with us from January 3rd until February 16th. And what it does do is it makes us very, we don't like where it's restless energy. You know, I have moon in my 9th house, which is the house of Sagittarius. And so I'm constantly restless. I always want something new. I want new thoughts, new emotions, new everything. Okay. That's the Sagittarian energy. It's very adventure, very Lara Croft kind of energy. The one thing that can happen when Mars is with Sagittarius is that we can start projects really quickly and want to get them done and get them out there, and then we kind of abandon them, right? Because we want something new all the time. All right. So just understand that this is the energy that you will be feeling. A lot of people around you will be feeling. So if you're at work and, you know, everybody's putting their energy behind this project, and then all of a sudden the energy kind of wanes, well, that's what's going on. All right. So just let people know that's going to roll on out February 16th, and plan accordingly. Okay. Now let's talk about this new moon that we're going to have. The new moon in Aquarius is coming in on January 24th. And new moons are always, they're one of my favorite things, because new moons are about new beginnings. New moons are about planting the seeds for what you want to sprout up when the full moon energy comes around, okay? And so when we're talking about Aquarius energy, again, this is I got my David Bowie cup, one of them, one of my David Bowie things. I got my David Bowie cup here for a reason. Because Aquarius energy is that otherworldly energy, that prophetic energy, that time traveler energy, okay? And when we have our moon, our emotions wrapped up in that, we have a desire to plant seeds for the thing that we can't even see yet. Like, you'll find you'll have a desire to make plans and start projects in a very maverick way that has to do with social activism, elevating the planet, environmentalism, things that are progressing each other, you know, power to the people, for the people, but not necessarily of the people, because Aquarius energy is a little bit detached sometimes. We need to put all our energy into being for the people. We can't always hang out with the people when that's the case. But this is about thinking outside of the box, but also just thinking like, you know, what's the future look like for you? What do you want it to look like? And even if you can't see it right now, what would you like it to look like? Let's plant some seeds for that. And in my new moon manifestation circle that I'm doing this weekend on the 26th with Dr. Anna Stid, we are going to do a whole circle, manifestation circle, giving you some ideas and ways to implement, create intentions around this new moon and manifest the things that you want to using the energy of the new moon. So, with that said, I actually wanted to point out that my friend Emily McDowell had a really great post that is very apropos of this new moon in Aquarius. She has a post on her IG, Emily on Life, by the way, that's the name of her IG. And it talks about the lie that capitalism is happiness. It really shouts it out and makes us stand up and pay attention. This is very much the new moon in Aquarius energy right now. So thank you, Emily, for lighting the way. So what's the big takeaway? What's the big takeaway for this week? It's time to liberate yourself and stay grounded in the process. Think outside of the box, but also recognize this is a long con we got going here, folks. So start at an easy pace and keep it up with consistency. Enjoy the week, and I'll be back here next Sunday. Bye.